Hi, Tom here. In this week's Circle Line Art School video, I'll show you one way to draw an avenue of trees based on the style of the artist Vincent van Gogh. There is, I think, much to learn by drawing from the drawings of others. It is a great way to appreciate art and to learn how they thought as they drew. For this drawing, I'll start with some straight lines to plot the basic perspective. Van Gogh would not have started this way, but it will help us get the basic shapes in the right positions. Van Gogh drew what he saw and what he felt. He did not need guidelines. Perhaps his guidelines were his thoughts, his ability to write in letters what he wanted to capture, and how, before he started a drawing, the shapes, the colours, the mood, and how he was going to do that, the paint marks, the drawing marks, before he started to draw or paint. So the first step in our drawing is to start with some guidelines to help us get the basic shapes aligned. So start by drawing a guideline for the horizon, the line between the land and the sky. A guideline is just a soft line that guides the early stages of a drawing, but is also easy to erase later on. Next, draw a single vanishing point. And then draw two lines that represent the edges of a pathway that recede into the distance towards our vanishing point in the center of the drawing. Now we can draw the base of two trees, starting and stopping at the same height either side of the pathway, as the first pair of trees for the avenue that we're drawing. There won't be any need for any more guidelines in this drawing. So from now on, we need to show the details of the shapes of the trees as we draw them. The trees that we are drawing are pollarded. Pollarding is a pruning technique where the upper branches are removed on an annual basis. So when you look at a pollarded tree, the tree trunk is older than its branches. Pollarding is a way of controlling the size of a tree. Therefore, in our drawing, we can show this by drawing the tree trunks as old and gnarled shapes, but the branches are stronger and thinner and newer, the new growth on top of the old tree. Once you have drawn the first pair of pollarded trees, the next step is to draw the next pair of trees behind the first, using our guidelines in one-point perspective. For the new pair of trees, the base of the trees left and right and the tops of the trees of the tree trunks need to follow the receding guidelines to our vanishing point. It does take time to draw the branches. Try to make sure the shapes are interesting, the shapes of the branches, and also the shapes in between the branches, the negative shapes. As you continue to draw more pairs of pollarded trees for the avenue, try to use less pressure with the pencil as the trees go towards the distance. This lightness of marks with less pressure will help increase the sense of depth in your drawing, so the trees nearer to us are darker and the trees further away are paler. For this drawing I use a 4B pencil. Any soft dark pencil would be fine, or you could also make this drawing using a pen, that would be great. Once you have all the pollarded trees drawn, the next stage is to add some shading. And for this drawing, based on the style of Van Gogh and his drawings, we can use lines close together to create the darker side of each of the pollarded trees. The lines we draw should follow the surface of the form of the tree, and it would be good to aim to only draw each line once. So make sure each mark that you draw is confident, short, fast, and concise. You don't need to draw fast, but each individual mark should be drawn fast, a fast movement with the pencil. In this way, we can build up a sense of the tonal values through adding short gestural marks that follow the forms of the trees. Next, we could add some darker lines to the new growth of the pollarded trees and some indications of grass at the base of the tree trunks. Once the trees are complete, we could add some more details to the landscape. A line of water, a thin waterway parallel to the path on the left side going towards our vanishing point. To do this, we just need to draw a line of grass, lines going upwards, and then repeat this, leaving a thin gap in between, but this time the lines of grass go downwards for the simple reflection in the water. Finally, you could add some more lines of plants going towards our vanishing points, getting more pale as they recede from us, the viewer, towards the horizon line, by using less pressure on your pencil point as the fields of crops go away into the distance. Thank you for watching this line drawing tutorial. I hope you subscribe to Circle Line Art School to keep up to date with all the content that I create. If you would like to learn more about how to draw from scratch and find out more details of my books, courses and resources, please visit my website circlelineartschool.com. I hope you found this drawing tutorial useful for your own drawings, and if you have any suggestions of drawings that you'd like to see in the future, please leave your suggestions in the comments. I read all of the comments. Thanks very much for watching and see you next time.